wanted to cry. That's really nice money. 10. You let me off the bus.
I was just like, I thought everyone was calling each other a whore. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm joined today by a special guest. This is my friend Laura, and she's been living here for
5 years.
5 years in Singapore, but she leaves Singapore in
next week,
next week, which is insane. So we've caught her before she leaves Singapore for good. If you're new here, I am Georgia and I have been living in Singapore for 3 years, and today we thought it'd be really funny to share our dumb/embarrassing moments as foreigners living in Singapore. I think we've definitely had some embarrassing moments, and we just wanted to share some of our funny stories with you guys today. So if you're new to my channel, be sure to hit the subscribe button below and turn on the notification bell so that you are notified every time I upload a video. Let's go ahead and get started. Laura's going to start with her first story. She did tell me the story the other day, but it's the funniest thing.
No, oh my god. I work on Sentosa.
Oh yeah, you should tell them what you do.
I am a performer at Universal Studios.
So cool.
Yeah, but yeah, you have to come watch me.
I know, Sunday.
So I work on Sentosa, so I was waiting to... We have a staff bus that takes us on the island. So I was waiting for the bus and I was already having a really bad day, and I was like, oh my gosh, okay. Come on, where's the bus? So a bus arrives, it looked like my staff bus, and I had my headphones in, I walked straight to the end of the bus.
Was it like the same colour?
Yes!
Okay, so you
it was the same thing!
Okay.
Oh my gosh, okay, so this is why it's embarrassing. So anyway, I get to the end of the bus, and I sit there and like 10 minutes go past, I'm listening to my music, I'm like looking down, scrolling, you know, as you do when you're in a bad mood. And I look up and I'm like, why am I not at work yet? So as I'm like looking up out the windows, I'm like, oh my god, I'm on the freaking AYE. And I was like, why am I here? So anyway, I look around and the bus is filled with a school excursion. It's filled with 10-year-old Chinese boys. Schoolboys. So I literally start panicking and I'm like, oh my god, number one, I'm gonna be late for work. And number two, I was like, how am I meant to like just get up and be like, when are they stopping? I was thinking in my head, I was like, okay, maybe I'll just wait until to see where they stop.
Yeah.
But they could have been going anywhere. They could have been going to the airport, like, here we go, free lift, whatever. So I like awkwardly pick up my stuff and I'm like shuffling. All of a sudden, all these kids just look at me and they're like, huh? Anyway, so they're all like, I can hear them giggling, and I get to the front of the bus and I like tapped the driver on the shoulder and they looked up and they were like, oh. Then the teacher was like, who are you? And I was like, can you let me off the bus? So anyway, I literally had to climb, I think I was in the middle of the AYE, so they had to pull up somewhere random that had like a bus stop or something. And then all I remember is as I was getting off and they were driving off, all of the kids like on the window like looking like, who is this girl? I had to walk to work. It was terrible.
I don't have any stories as good as that. That is the funniest story. I have like little things that like we could probably relate on. So many times I've gone to pay for things and I've paid with English money. Because English money looks quite similar to Singapore money, because it both has the Queen's head on it, right? Does Australian money have Queen's head?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But it's like it's like the same size, like they just look the same. And even the other day at McDonald's, I gave her a £1 coin accidentally instead of $1, and she didn't realise like for a while, and then she was like, where's this from? And I was like, oh, I think I've given her English money. And then she like pulled her colleague over, they were like looking at it, she was like, yeah, this isn't Singaporean money. And then I told her, oh sorry, it's £1, and I like swapped it over, and she was like, that's really nice money, I really like your money.
Actually, the Australian 10-cent coin looks like it's as big as the 20-cent piece here. So sometimes I've done that too, but on purpose.
So many times when you're just like fumbling in your purse. Did you get away with it?
Yeah.
So many times I'm like fumbling in my money for like the change.
Actually, one time I was in a taxi and I didn't have any money left, but I had Australian money, and I said, can I give you this? Okay, that's fine.
Really?
They took it because they wanted it.
That's sweet.
Anyways.
This is a stupid one, but so many times I use my, like in my last condo, I always used to mistake my condo card for my EasyLink card. So I'd like be going on the bus, I'd be like, why is this not working? Like even on the MRT, and then it'd be so embarrassing because I'm literally holding everyone up, just like not noticing it's my condo card. And even when I'd go to my condo, I'd use my EasyLink card to try and get in my condo. I put eating dim sum for the first time. Have you had dim sum? You haven't had dim sum? No. What the hell?
Like, maybe I have, but I just don't know.
So like, the first time I was eating one of the like xiaolong bao things, so it has like soup in the dumpling. So I had no idea how to use it. I had chopsticks and a spoon, and I'm like trying to eat it, but because it's full of soup, it just like explodes with one bite.
No, I have had that. Okay. You put it in the little soup spoon, you put the chopstick in, then you...
But your first time eating it, like I literally had no idea. I was just like... went everywhere. Learning how to eat dim sum was definitely like took me a while. Even like using chopsticks with dim sum is really hard.
It is weird.
Did you struggle to learn to use chopsticks?
I love that I didn't know that I had it before, but now I know I eat it all the time. I just like poke.
Oh, you poke?
I poke one in and then pick it up.
Oh, okay. Do you still do that now?
Yeah.
Okay. Not understanding Singaporean accent when you first arrive.
Oh.
Obviously I joined a Singaporean company, so everyone was Singaporean, and it was just the first time I'd ever heard a Singaporean accent, first time I'd ever heard Singlish, and I would sit there at lunchtime and it was just like I was in another world. I had no idea what anyone was saying, and it was so embarrassing because I couldn't even join in the conversation. Like everyone at my work was like, now they're like, oh, you were so quiet back then, like you didn't even talk. I was like, I didn't know what you were saying. I had not a clue.
I couldn't enter the conversation.
I literally couldn't. I didn't know how to even join in.
I think sometimes I couldn't understand, but now I'm really good at it. But I don't know that I'm good at it. Like my family will come visit and they'll be like, what did they say? I'm like, you couldn't understand that?
Yeah.
But I don't remember
when it like clicked. I just felt so like out of it.
But now like I find myself, even when I type like a message, like the other day you were like, you sound so Singaporean.
Yeah. No, you just pick it up.
Because when I'll message, I'll be like, I'll cut things out of my sentence, but I don't realise, and then until like my sister will be like, Laura, what are you talking about? It's going to be weird when I go back home.
Yeah. And not just only that, but Singaporeans not understanding me. I had so many
people, I guess, different accents.
So Laura's Australian, if anyone hasn't. No, but a lot of people can't tell the difference between British and Australian.
I get that a lot. Yeah, British a lot. Oh yeah, they find that I talk really fast, but I'm not really talking that fast.
No.
But maybe I am.
I mumble quite a lot, so I don't think that helps.
Yeah.
So
like, sometimes I'll be like, huh? Like, what are you saying? I'm like, I'm pretty sure that made sense.
Yeah.
Like, I heard.
It's just like so many times as well, they're mistaking words that you say or vice versa for something else. Like, it's so funny.
Yeah, and also, well, for me, Australians have so many slang words and sentences that I'll say something and they'll literally be like, even now my friends are like, what? What are you saying? So what we think things are, but then they pronounce it wrong.
Oh yeah, you're like, I've been saying it wrong for like 5 years.
No, like IKEA, like IKEA.
Oh yeah.
Like things like that.
No, but it is IKEA.
No, it's IKEA.
No,
it's my accent.
No, it's mine as well. I say IKEA as well, but it's from Sweden, right? And they say IKEA.
Oh,
so we're actually wrong.
So sometimes, like one time I remember I got in a cab and I needed to go to IKEA. And I was like, can I please go to IKEA? Huh? Where? Huh? Where? IKEA. Oh, IKEA. Oh, IKEA.
It happens where I live as well. Like I have to say the name of my area like 10 times because they don't understand, and then I have to switch it to a Singaporean accent because that's the only way they understand. Yeah, a language barrier with taxi uncles is like a big thing. Especially when you first arrive, you're just like, oh my god, how am I ever going to get around?
That's a good one.
What?
Our taxi experiences.
I know, we should do a whole separate video on that.
The youngest age, what's the youngest age you've ever...
They always think I'm a student. Like even yesterday, the 7-Eleven guy, he was like, because I see him all the time, and he was like, so, do you work here or are you a student? And I was just like, I work here. And he was like, oh, I thought you were a student. Which I don't mind, but you've literally had people think that you're a child.
Okay, like the youngest I've gotten, this was a few years ago. I had no makeup on. I was like, I think I was going to work. I can't remember. But the guy asked me where my parents were, and I was like, what do you mean? And I said, how old do you think I am? 10. 10! I wanted to cry! Oh my gosh. I literally said, are you kidding? I was like 22 at the time. I was 22, 10 years old.
Oh my
Come
God.
on.
I mean, take it as a compliment. But
True.
yeah, I feel like they sometimes can't gauge your age very well.
No, but I always get student for sure.
Yeah,
always.
same.
I mean, because we're small. So.
I thought that was why. I was like, is it because of my height? We're like the same height, by the way. It's really cute. And they were like, no, it's just because
Yeah, we look young.
look young, but I think I look old. I don't think I look young.
Same.
When I first moved here, I thought everyone was calling each other a whore. You know they say whore at the end of stuff.
No.
You never heard it?
No.
What? They're like,
Give me an example.
I've got a clip of my friend. She's like, she's freaking horse whore. They say whore at the end. It's like an emphasis, like la, la. But they say whore. You've never heard that?
Whore.
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 I thought they were calling each other whores. I was like, you can't keep saying that. That's really rude. But they're not. Okay guys, I think we're going to wrap the video up there. I really hope you enjoyed it. We tried to rack our brains as much as possible, but it's hard to remember stories from like
It is. I'm
3 to
sure
5
I
years
could
ago.
write
I
them
know.
down. I'm going to start doing that.
Yeah, we should. If you are also foreigners in Singapore, I would love you to leave your dumb and embarrassing moments as foreigners in Singapore. I think it'd be so funny. So be sure to comment down below and let us know your stories. Remember to give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you are new. Thank you to Laura for joining me today.
Thank you for having me.
And we will see you in the next one. Bye guys.